The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Temple Owls offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Snagged in the middle. It's Irvin. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Owls trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Marches ahead. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Tulane's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits him right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Here's the handoff. He has the first and still on his feet. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. This junior making his throws to the wideout. It's caught. Turns it on down the left side. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Williams. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away, live to fight another down.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And here comes the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. He got it. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Bermudez. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Rides the back on the option to give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wide open downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got some room headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. And the D deny them on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. Fired in from the red zone for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. He might want another play. They want to throw it. Got his man downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Urban. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Owls will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line?
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 after 21 in the waiting moments here in the 1st half. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the middle. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Rides the back and leaves it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the 2nd half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They have this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half, and so this
breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. They try it again. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Barnes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. He gets a block. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. There he goes. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Bermudez. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Hand off from the shotgun.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset a bit.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! Getting set for the point after.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. That's caught. It's Lewis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. He'll keep it himself. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Bermudez. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached a break, and it's Tulane on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Mason. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Caught near the sideline. It's Bermudez. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. That's reeled in. It's Bermudez. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. Touchdown, Owls! And with that, they move
offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Pitt looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. So unlike this program.
Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're working that left side. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Chase. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Gives it on the option. They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. He wants to go deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown Owls! They move on top here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Barnes. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw again. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Barnes. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Down 4 late, they have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Wants to throw on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. Pressure coming. Runs through the tackle. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents.